What's good, everybody? This is EJ,
It's your boy Kenny.
And it's Francis.
and this is the Banter 3FC podcast with three friends that love the game and love talking all things football. Before we get started today, I want to remind you guys we are on all social media platforms, and now we're coming to you live on TikTok. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment all of our content. Appreciate the love and support because we're nothing without our loyal fans. You can find us on everything at Banter 3FC. Let's get into it. All right. Finally, the first week of the Premier League season is finally behind us. Now we have another 9 months of nothing but stress, anxiety,
All the above.
and all of that are all the above that is essentially dictated by 11 men running up and down the field, kicking a ball
into one net.
That's crazy. That's what our lives are now, isn't it? It's crazy. I was actually enjoying the summer, but we're back.
No,
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. So, this past weekend was a great weekend for some, rough for others, and so for some of us. But before we get into that, you guys know the structure of the show. We're going to start off by going over this past weekend's games. Then the next segment we'll roll into is to give a preview of what's to come in the match week number 2. And then, for season 2, we decided we're going to add a new segment. And it's going to be called... Kenny, what's it called?
Oh, you're teeing it off. It's going to be called Did Y'all See? So essentially, you'll get the gist of it. It's just highlighting, some things that we've seen over the course of the previous match week, kind of varying with different teams around the league. So we're not just talking about Chelsea, Arsenal, and Man United. So it's going to be a new segment, just kind of pointing out some of the things we've seen, some of the things across the different teams here. So looking forward to it.
Yeah. I think it's a nice little thing to spice up the show because, like he said, not everyone supports these three great teams, and we gotta show some love to the other Prem teams.
Yeah.
It's not all about us. But yeah, where do we want to start with match week 1? Who's first up on the ticker?
I know Francis is first, but I just wanted to point something out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even talked yet. The fact that we've been talking about this for a while, and I'm glad we're finally seeing it physically. Francis has actually got himself a pair of blue tinted glasses. So we no longer have to talk about it. We no longer have to talk about it. He's actually gone and got himself a pair of blue tinted glasses. Thank you, Francis.
Yeah, you had that in the chamber.
I love
didn't
that
you?
for you.
You know what? The great thing about it too is, Kenny, they're not the real tight ones that just squeeze the head.
Yeah. You
But
got him a little loose, but
we'll
it's
see.
there.
Yeah, we'll see as the season goes if they get tighter or not.
Because of
I
my
think
profession.
It was a bundle with their jersey.
Because of my profession.
Was it a bundle?
I look at computers often. So that's why I need to make sure I secure my beautiful eyeballs. Feel me?
Wow.
Kenny, it was a buy one get one. You're right. It was a buy one. It was a BOGO. Buy one get one.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Match week 1. Up first on the ticker, Francis. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace.
At the Bridge, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. It's up for the game. Like I said last week, ladies and gentlemen, I knew it was going to be kind of a tough game, but I thought we were still going to pull it out. It did end up in a 0-0 draw. We played okay. Could have been better, but Crystal Palace was physical. And I definitely feel as if we could have been more physical with them. Um, really, really wasn't really much to the game for us. Had a chance for the free kick. He went in. He struck the ball, great strike. Just that there was a, I guess, foul called on Mark Gahey for obstructing the view of Sanchez, basically. So that was disallowed,
No,
right?
no,
That's
no,
what it
no.
was.
It was actually, there's a new rule that they implemented.
Mm,
The offensive player who's on the team who's taking the set piece
yeah.
cannot be closer than a yard away from the wall of the defensive team of the set piece.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't a foul, it wasn't an obstruction or anything like that.
Okay.
He was just standing too
Too
close to the
close.
wall, and that's the new rule.
Okay. Understood. All right. Well, so besides that, basically, like I said, there really wasn't much into the game itself. But uh, oh yeah,
Sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties. Have to edit that part out, but pick back up where you left off, Francis.
it's all good. But yeah, basically, after that free kick situation for most of the game, it was 0-0. Not really much to it. Andre Santos did have a chance at the very end where he kind of skied the ball, and I mean, you got to put that on target, big dog. But besides that, I mean, first game of the year, 0-0. Was gonna be a tough game. I'm not really mad. We have a lot of games to go, so we're good. We can just keep it pushing, keep it going.
I don't know if I like your tone. I don't know if I like it. I just
You know, you were feeling so
because
special today.
no. It's because I predicted you guys to win at the bridge at home,
Mm-hmm.
the world champs, right?
Yeah.
And it was a very lackluster performance.
Let me
First
make
game of
sure
the
I
I
year,
don't.
report
things happen.
EJ's loss. Yeah.
It's fine.
No. I want that on record to make sure I predicted a win and they let me down.
What I'm writing is 0 for 1. The
Don't
story
worry, I
doesn't
know you're
matter.
always there. I know you're always there to keep track of the losses, not the wins, always the losses. There is this stat that I've seen that Twitter's starting to run with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking too deeply into it, but I see that Twitter is going crazy. I can't go on Twitter now without seeing it. Cole Palmer has not scored an open play goal since January or
Yeah,
something
I
like
saw
that.
that. I saw
They
that.
are
Don't worry.
running wild with that.
Let them
Oh,
because
so
we
they're
know
not counting
Cole
like the
will
Club World
deliver.
Cup.
Nah, they're just calling basically
They're-
Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh, just in the Prem. Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
As if they don't have eyes and didn't watch what he did all summer. Please get out of here with that. Don't worry about it. We're fine. We'll move on.
Okay. I guess we'll keep things rolling to the big match of the weekend. Arsenal versus Manchester United at Old Trafford. Man, this game ended 1-0, and it was, for me, that was probably the worst Arsenal game I've watched probably since like COVID time period. Like that was, I don't know how we got out of there with a win. The first half was the sloppiest football I've ever seen my club play. Nobody could connect a pass. Saliba looked terribly sloppy. Saka was sloppy. Raya was making mistakes in the first half. Martinelli was bad. Like, just everybody from, like, literally all 11 players on the pitch played terribly. And we found a way to score a set-piece goal. And then we held on tight for the rest of the game, which was good because, Old Trafford, from what I've seen of my club, we never play well there. And I think we've only won 3 times there in the past like 10 to 15 years, which is another, like, we just have a horrific record at Old Trafford. But hey, man, we're able to keep a clean sheet, and looking at the schedule that we got coming up, right now I'm just focused on points, focused on the performances later. Against these like bigger teams, like the Big Six teams, like the traditional Big Six teams, I think we play like 3 of them in our first like 6 games or something like that. So I just need the points. And we'll worry about all the other stuff later. Man United were the way better team, so just need the points. Nothing else really matters. So, Kenny,
Is it my
anything
turn?
from you?
Yeah. Yeah. I have something to say. You know what? This is what I was going to do. Francis EJ, if I told you that in a game between Manchester United and Arsenal, given the times we've been in, 22 shots versus 9 shots, 7 shots on target versus 3 shots, 62% possession versus 38% possession, 475 passes versus 294. If I just told you those stats, who do you think would you say had those better numbers? Just given our style of play and kind of just our recent history. Who would you say?
Oh, I'd say probably Arsenal would have that.
Or is that a rhetorical question?
I'm asking.
Or are you
No,
like
no, no. I'm
asking for?
asking.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
really
yeah,
asking.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, definitely us, definitely us.
So yeah, it's just watching this game. I don't want to dig too deep into it, but this is one of those games where I was proud of how we were playing. I couldn't believe my eyes in certain instances. It's annoying that another season I'm on here talking about a goalkeeper mistake or a push or a set, whatever you want to call it. It's just annoying that that's the kind of goal we give up when we're playing that well against a very good Arsenal team. To me, we pretty much dominated the game. We just couldn't capitalize on some of the things we created. We can talk about the penalty that wasn't called on Saliba's tackle on Cunha. But overall, it's just I can live with a performance like that where we actually played way better than Arsenal, and we just couldn't capitalize. And if it was a draw, I would have been fine with it. But it's a game we should have won, so that's why it's a little irritating. But from the key takeaways from the game, how we kept possession, one really key play that I saw that was such a difference between this year and last year. I believe Luke Shaw had the ball in our final third, and usually we would go back to the keeper and try to like reset. But instead of playing back to the keeper, he just kind of slotted it to Casemiro, kind of just pushing the ball ahead. And from there, Casemiro was able to spread it out right to Embuemo. So just those little things where it's like, okay, I see the progression that we want to push forward and not just playing safe and wanting to go back, especially a team like Arsenal that presses. So it was some good takeaways. We were the better team. Everyone saw that. Just hoping we can continue to build on this and not let this just be another. We're playing against Arsenal. We're playing against a big team, so we're showing up. But against a team like next week, Fulham, we start playing poorly. So it was a loss, but we can move forward. And some of the key takeaways. And Cunha had an amazing game. So shout out to him for that. But just want to see some end results and putting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, no doubt. I get your frustration because I've definitely been in a bunch of games like that where clearly the better team did everything that we needed to do, dominated possession, dominated the territory, dominated like, shots, all that stuff. But we always talk about it's what happens in the boxes, and that's what matters above everything else. So that's literally
Yeah.
my takeaway. We found a way to win ugly. Um, So as long as we're doing that and we're getting the 3 points, I could give a damn about the performance. Because right
Set
now, the
piece
only thing that
FC strikes again.
I just want the 3 points right now. Not really worried about other stuff. So yeah. Hey, shout out to Man United. You guys definitely looked a lot better than last season. One thing I did notice, you guys you didn't play in the midfield at all. You guys are literally just sending diags to the wingers. Buemo and Dorgu were literally just standing at half field and just waiting. They weren't part of defense. They weren't defending. It was get the ball to an outside back or midfielder and just swing the ball all the way to the farthest winger on the other side. That was the game plan.
Absolutely.
And hey, it almost worked, but Raya found a way to keep you guys out, and hey, should have been on that Premier League team of the season, but I digress. But we'll keep things rolling to the next segment of the show, and we are going to preview what's to come. Match week 2. Who's first on the ticker?
Chelsea plays Friday.
Ooh.
3
Yep.
p.m.
Yep. Play Friday, London Stadium at West Ham. West Ham just got smoked by Sunderland 3-0. I expect them to come back home, put up a fight, but this is a game where I am looking at Chelsea to get 3 points. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 Chelsea.
Kenny?
I think you guys will take care of business. I just watching West Ham last week. I don't know what that was. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3-0, but I'll go with 2-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, West Ham, they look horrifically bad. Just before we hopped on, I went and rewatched the goals from that game. They look oof. They lost 3-0 to Sunderland. They just got promoted. 4-0 Chelsea.
You see what he's doing? He's starting the year off hot. Because by January, he's going to start. Chelsea lost. Chelsea lost. Chelsea lost. I know the game. It's fine.
There's no game. Everything I give proper analysis. Trust me. I don't care about that trolling stuff. You do. I don't care about that.
Nah.
Listen, man. Just don't let me down. I'm sticking my neck out for you again. Don't let me down.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you. Up next, Arsenal versus Leeds at the Emirates. This is a game I expect to see a much better performance. I would love to see Gyökeres score, get off the blocks early. Wait. Have to give a shout out. Hopefully we get an appearance from my boy, Eberiche Eze, my boy. Listen, I love this signing. And you know, I'm not really too crazy about like making a lot of noise about signings, bro. But it's just the fact that it was Tottenham. That's why I enjoy this so much. Bro, this man, for the past week, he had his bags packed. And everyone said, Fabrizio even gave the here we go. But you know what? He has Arsenal in his blood. It's in his DNA. He waited for us. And once Kai Havertz got hurt, Kai Havertz, I appreciate your service. I see the bullet that you took for the team. It will be repaid. Appreciate you, my boy. We went and picked him up and saved him. Bring the Igbo boys back to Arsenal. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. So, hopefully my boy makes an appearance. I'm expecting, I would love to see I'll say 3-0 win. I need that. I need a comfortable, relaxing start to my Saturday.
I'm gonna
Francis?
go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-0 Arsenal. You guys will handle business. And this is actually the one signing where I looked at, and this one kind of has me tight. I really, when I saw this, I was like, because Eze's a baller, and this is something that's going to change Arsenal for the better. This is a title winning type move, in my opinion. We'll see.
No, I know. Didn't you pick him up in fantasy? That was you,
I
right?
do. I do have him
Mm-hmm.
in this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, squad full of Arsenal players. Arsenal
And he
leads.
predicted us to finish.
It's only because Cole Palmer was taken before I had a
No,
chance to do so.
no. Your first pick was an Arsenal player. I think your second or third was an Arsenal player. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
anything from you. He's an Arsenal fan on the
Arsenal
low.
leads. I will go. Yeah, I think this is going to be comfortable. Leeds aren't, shouldn't be a threat. I think this is one of those games where it's like, all right, the season's starting. Let's just get right to it. I think it's going to be easy 3-0 Arsenal at home.
Okay. Appreciate that, guys. Last up, Manchester United versus Fulham. Game of the week. Game of the weekend.
This is
Premier
not an
League.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not an easy matchup whatsoever. This is a team we've struggled against. I'm going to say this is based off what I saw last week that we're going to put the ball in the back of the net this week. So I'm going to go 2-1 United.
Fran?
I'm gonna go 1-0. To be honest, you guys basically like you just reiterated. Based off the performance, you guys will find a way to score today. On that next game, I think it's gonna be close, but you guys are gonna pull it out 1-0.
You know what? I'm going to go 3-2 United. I think you guys will. There were too many chances that you guys missed that I think you will score in this upcoming game, but I still think you'll concede a couple goals. So I think it'll be tight, but I think you pull away with it in the end. So I'm going 3-2 United. All
This
right.
is the game of the week. We got some big matchups: City, Tottenham, and Newcastle, Liverpool.
Oh, yes. The ESAC Cup. The ESAC Cup.
Yeah.
That should be interesting.
Yeah. So hold on. So you're right. So the match of the week would probably be Spurs City, but that's
Yeah, but
7:30. That's
it's
gonna
the first. Yeah,
I'm gonna wake up extra early to watch that one, not gonna lie to you. Because I'm very interested to
that's gonna be
see
a good game.
if City are able to get over that weird bogey that they got with Tottenham.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious to see how Tottenham fare with this new coach and this team against the actual good squad. So I'm actually going to wake up early to watch this game. And I'm going to hate watch too because I hate both of those teams. So yeah. Okay, so that wraps up our predictions for match week 2. Now, let's roll into our new segment.
Ooh,
Did y'all see? Come on, Kenny.
debuting our new segment. Did y'all see Reiner's debut for Manchester City?
That
Did y'all
boy's
see it?
filthy. That boy's filthy for real.
Yeah.
This man looked like he's been in the again, given it is Wolves, but it's just certain things that players do. It's like he's been here before. You know what I mean? It was too comfortable.
Mm.
The touches, the awareness, He just fit in like a glove, and I hate that because it's City. I really do. I was watching it and I was absolutely disgusted because
You were
when you
hate
see
watching.
one of those, yeah, when you see one of those players, is like like
I wish
he's
he
gonna
didn't go to
cook.
City. I
Yeah,
wish he
he's
didn't
gonna.
anywhere but there.
Yep, he's going to cook. The touches in the midfield, and then his finishing ability. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, and then
A
the
key pass to
Haaland's
lead to a
first
goal.
goal. I'm just like, oh, he looks way, way too comfortable. So just watch out for that. I think he's going to be a very, very good play because he's that type of midfielder where he's a shark in the box, but he could still
Box to
create. It's
box.
like,
A box to box,
yeah,
yeah. You
yeah.
you know
So
you know what he kind of reminds me who he reminds me of?
who?
Do you remember that 3-year span of Aaron Ramsey when he was just disgusting?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what he reminds me of. That's what he reminds me
yeah.
of. When I watched that game, I was like, he reminds me of Aaron Ramsey during that. I think it was like 2011 to 2014 or something like that, where he was
Whatever
just
y'all had
nasty.
those tight Puma jerseys. Yeah, those are
Yeah,
awful.
yeah, 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 yeah,
But nah,
yeah.
that's a good shout. That's definitely a good shout. But yeah, look out for him this season. I think he's gonna be one of those.
No, for sure. And viewers, definitely let us know your thoughts on, Reiner's in the comments. Appreciate we would definitely love to see what you guys got to say and what you think, because he did have a hell of a performance in his debut in the Prem. So looking forward to it. Anything else from the pod? Talk to the people. Anything else?
Nothing for me today. See y'all Friday.
I'll be there. What does he always say? Oh, don't worry.
I'll be
We'll
there.
be
We will
there.
be there.
We'll be there.
And I know, EJ, let's preface that because he's going on vacation. So if the game is a little wonky, his connection might be a little off. Listen,
Ah,
I've been international. There's ways around it. Just make sure your phone is there.
my
Don't
phone is
worry.
Yeah,
always
just
on.
make sure your Wi-Fi
24
is
7.
connected and you're good, brother.
Don't worry, I'll probably have a drink in my hand when I answer you guys, like always.
And that's fine. And I believe you'll then be on their same time, right? As
Yeah,
the European time.
yeah.
Okay. So there's absolutely no
So
excuses.
live. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the thing is,
Okay.
viewers, make sure you're watching this right now, because when that time comes, he loves to say, "I'll be there. I will answer." When the time comes, he seldom ever answers. But it's okay. We'll keep it pushing, and we'll see next week. And that wraps up another episode of the Banter 3FC podcast. Appreciate the love and support from the loyal fans. Again, we are on all social media platforms now. And now officially we're on TikTok. So find us everywhere at Banter 3FC. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all of our content. Appreciate the love and support. Tune in with y'all next week. Be safe.